Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Let's get right to this, guys. I have a very, very busy day. So let's get this up, not even 8 o'clock yet, and we'll be through with it. Now, several people have been asking me about this guy, Jay Vincent. Now, I'm not hating on him. Well, if you saw the thumbnail, it looks like I am. But I don't know him. Maybe he has some very good ideas. I don't know. But... And I don't like to do these hit pieces. I really don't. And this guy, I could do it about anybody. You know, Mark Sisson, Gren Beanfield, any of these clowns that are just roided to the absolute gills and claiming, no, you gotta buy my book. You gotta get my supplements. You'll get these results. It's just a lie. It's just a lie. And he's been on record many times saying he does not use steroids, and that's a lie. Anybody can take him anywhere and put him on a lie detector test. He's not going to pass it, saying he never took. I mean, he's just not going to. It's a lie. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to work from there? It's a lie. Charlatan now. He sells all these products. Well, first of all, his main thing is virtual working out and selling books, you know, a 6 months course, a year course, and all this sort of stuff. And you'll get these results, blah, 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 blah. Well, you're not going to get those results unless you're taking the steroids he takes. You're just not going to. And he says, well, steroids don't make any difference unless you have the genetics. I mean, just another lie. Now, I get the impression, the little bit that I've watched, he's not too bright. Okay, so maybe he just doesn't know any better. Okay, but now the thing that everybody's asking about specifically is he claims you can't burn fat doing cardio. Now, again, is that just trying to get you to buy his books and his products? I think so. Or is he just ignorant? You can't burn fat doing cardio. On what planet can you make that claim? And he does. He says you're wasting your time doing cardio. You have to lift weights, but you can't just lift weights. You have to lift weights his way, because he is the only one in the world that's ever burned fat by lifting. Guys, how can you spend a cent on a guy like this? He's a charlatan. He's an absolute charlatan. But I will say this. I bet he sells books. I bet he sells supplements. And his supplements are all sugar. He says he doesn't need sugar. And that's another thing. His diet. No fruit, no grains, rice, nothing. Meat and vegetables every meal. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, what else do you need? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And all his gains are due to steroids. Now, where else do you go from there? How could you ask him a question? How could you spend a dime on anything that he writes? I'm old enough to be his father, probably his grandfather, and I can wipe him out at any fitness activity except raw lifting weights. I don't lift weights. I'll run anywhere he wants. I'll go on a bike ride anywhere he wants. I'll throw kettlebells around until the cows come home. I'll wipe him out. As long as he is not on steroids, not on a steroid cycle, and no artificial stims. On meat and vegetables only, he is full of artificial stims. Now, his supplements. Check this one out, guys. Male Vitality Gummies. We know what that means, right? Ooh, I better get that. It's all sugar. He says he doesn't eat sugar in it. It's just some form of guar gum, and it's a joke. It's a joke. Now, is he any different than any other joke out there? No. And the fact of the matter is, this guy in particular is pretty inconsequential as far as that goes. I mean, guys like Athlean X and John Venus and all them, wipe him out on YouTube and everything. I mean, those guys could buy and sell him in cash. I mean, I could buy and sell him in cash. But anyway, I don't like to do hit pieces, but you asked, and this guy is just, it's just lying. Now, if he came out and said, if you want these results, you got to do this cycle, and, the tren and the Bali, okay, that's fine. But don't say, buy my book, get my virtual training, and you will look like this, and buy my supplements, and you'll look like this, and don't tell them they have to take the steroids on top of it, and then do a whole video that he has no idea what he's talking. He's hemming and hawing. Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He says steroids don't work unless you have the proper genetics. It's a lie. It's just a freaking lie. Anyway, that's that, and enjoy. Love you all.